since the autopsy report is out and there are some discrepancies, what do you think? It is a murder, or what do you have to comment on this?
Well, the autopsy report was not shared for a long time with anybody, and also today what you are getting in the public domain is not a official copy. It is being circulated in the various media are circulating this autopsy report, which is not the official one. But as far as my understanding of the autopsy report is concerned, there are several infirmities. One, they have not determined the time of death. They have also not determined that whether if a person dies by hanging, then what are the effects of that person dying by hanging, which that means the collarbone snapping and elongation of neck, popping of eyes. Nothing of that is mentioned in the. So it's only saying the effect of what happens to hanging, not whether the physical features of hanging are present there or not. I believe nail clippings have also not been taken, which is also mandatory in an autopsy report. And last but not the least, why this autopsy is done in a hospital which is considered to be one of the most ill-reputed hospitals. If you just Google Cooper Hospital, the comments that you will get are that this hospital you can get any certificate you want for a price. So if that be so, and if it is so well known that this hospital has such a bad reputation, why don't they nominate other hospitals also in that area? And why don't they bring in some independent medical professionals when they do an autopsy of this kind, so that the veracity of the report is having more credibility. So I think these are very, very serious questions on the autopsy report, which of course the CBI will look into and take a call on how to interpret it and how much to interrogate the people concerned in this.
Sir, what is the nature of injuries on Sushant's body according to the autopsy report, the copy of which I think you might have got?
Well, according to me, there is no injury mentioned at all. It's just that the hanging is mentioned and this died due to this asphyxiation or whatever that's the medical term you use. So they have completely missed out reporting on these injuries, which are quite visibly there on the body. I have photographs taken by the sister also, and clearly shows that there are injuries other than the ones which are in the neck, which may be due to the hanging.
Sir, there is a thing is coming up, and also you also I think argued in the Supreme Court that the marks on Sushant's neck are of a dog leash. What do you have to say on this, and if you could elaborate more on this part?
Well, the cloth which is supposed to have been used, although if you see the photographs of Sushant lying on the bed, his body lying on the bed, that cloth which is there hanging is, part of it is cut. So only a little bit of it is hanging. But the type of cloth that is supposed to have been used for that hanging purposes will not leave a mark of the kind which is showing in the body. So it's a very uniform kind of a mark, which can be only given by a belt, that to a thin belt, and can't be given by the cloth that they alleged to have been used for the purposes of hanging. Also, there are several other issues of the height of the body and whether he could have at all hung himself from a fan when he could easily touch the fan from the bed, and there was no stool used for the hanging purposes. So there are so many questions which the Mumbai police has completely sort of deliberately overlooked because they didn't want to take the investigation in the proper direction.
So, since you have seen the pictures of his injuries, also, is it actually a dog leash, or does this belt kind of is like a human waist belt like we use? What do you think it is?
Well, that is difficult for me to comment because on the basis of the size of it's a very uniform mark in the neck.
Okay.
So that size will be almost uniform. So what kind of belts were available in his house and what kind of belts, so maybe they have all been removed. So maybe what belts were being used earlier by either the dog or by the persons in the house, so those will all have to be examined to find out what kind of a belt it is, if at all.
Sir, one mystery girl is coming up, and a lot of media outlets are also striking on that. Who is she, and do you know something about this?
Well, I have also seen in the media reports, in fact, today I made an appeal to all the media houses that whatever information they get on the suspicious circumstances surrounding the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, they should not show it on the media so openly on the channels. I made an appeal that they should either give it to the CBI, or if they feel that they have no access to the CBI, they can give it to me. But showing it on the channels actually exposes those persons to being eliminated, and we could lose some very important evidence if this kind of investigating journalism goes on, even prior to the start of the CBI investigation.
Since the autopsy report has a lot of discrepancies as being alleged, and now that another autopsy cannot take place because the body is already gone, what can now be done, and what are the alternatives available with the CBI? If you could elaborate more on that.
Well, as far as the autopsy report, the deficiency is concerned, they are supposed to preserve the viscera. So I don't know what all can be determined. That is only for a medical professional to find. But I'm sure there will be a lot of electronic trail which will corroborate whatever is whatever is being alleged for the purposes of this crime. And on the basis of the corroborative evidence and the circumstantial evidence, a case will have to be built up, because a lot of the initial evidence that was available, especially the body and the crime scene and the place where the body was found, all that has been now sort of
Washed off.
compromised. And in fact, the place where he committed suicide, that place is not even with the family. That place has been given back to the landlord. It was a tenanted premise. So CBI will be able to just go and see the measurements, etc. But whatever fingerprints they could have found, or whatever other material they could have got in the household, which the Mumbai police should have done, which they deliberately did not do, that all is lost. So I don't know how much will the CBI be able to do, but I'm sure that CBI, being a very, very professional organization, they will be able to get something to make out a foolproof case in this matter.
Is last and final question: is this hinting to a murder or something like this?
Well, when we initially got the FIR registered, we did not put murder, because till then Pithani was in contact with the family, and he was the one who was supposed to open the room, and he sort of gave an impression that Sushant was mentally not up to it, etc. And he convinced the family that it was a case of suicide. And the family also believed him, because he claimed himself to be a friend of Sushant. But after the FIR was registered and when he was not named as an accused, the way he helped Riya Chakrabarti by writing that email, which Riya used in the Supreme Court petition, that really, sort of unnerved the family, and the family felt that this could be a case of murder. And the very intelligently, Pithani has been able to, let the family not think in that direction by his behavior initially. But now what he has done, and with all these questions that are there in at the site where Sushant died, chances of murder are definitely very, very high.